Okay, a ship left the port and sailed east for 5 kilometres, then sailed north. After some time, the observer at the port could see the ship on a bearing of 50 degrees. Alright, so let's just start the scenario first. So we're going to say here's the port where he started, the ship left. So we're going to put our nice little faint compass line in so we know where they're going. Alright, he sailed east for 5 kilometres, so you know he's going along the east line, and we're going to say that's 5 kilometres to this point wherever he sailed. He then's going to change his direction, so first you put a little compass in on it, so we do a little compass on that new point, and he sailed north. He then sailed north. Alright, so we don't know how far he sailed, but they did say he sailed north, so we know he's gone up that way. So we'll just draw that line in and we'll go, he's there. Okay, so we've got, now this is where the ships end up. Okay, it started at the port. Now, after some time, an observer at the port, so this little, I'm going to say here's our little observer, is at the port, so they're here. And they can see the ship on a bearing of 50 degrees. So to get the bearing of your little observer, who's here, and the ship, remember you should draw a line joining the 2 points. So there's the points. And then when they said, when they say the observer at the point could see, so we're going from this guy. So when we say from there, it means we look at their, we start at their north, and we go until we, their north, and we go until we hit the line that's joining the 2. So when they say that's 50 degrees, we know this is 50 degrees. Now, you can see that we've created a right angle triangle here. Now, part A here says, how far north has the ship travelled? So when they say north, they mean this distance going, this here. So this is the A. This is how far north area, because that would be the same. It's how far, see, it started here, it's gone that high. It started here and it's gone that high. That's the same distance. So that's how far north it is. Then if we look at question B, it says looking from the ship. So we're now from the ship. So remember when I said the from the ship means you've got to start from the ship's north. So if I put the little compass bearing in there like that, so you're starting from its north. So this question here, looking from the ship, what would be the 3-figure bearing of the port? So you go from this north all the way around to the line that hits the 2 of them. So you need to find that angle here, which is that whole one around there. You know that, say, this little bit in here, that's 180, isn't it? Because it's a straight line. So really, if you find out what this little bit in here is, you'll know. Now, if you have a look, if I drew up these, like these 2 north lines, if I just drew them over here, so here's like our 2 north lines that I've drawn up here, so where I wrote north and north, so they're like parallel lines, and then here I've got a red line there. So this is, here is the port and here is the ship. If you remember, when we have parallel lines, so there's parallel, we know that if this is 50 degrees, we know that is 50 degrees. So this angle here, we can work out. It must be 180 plus, and we can see that's 50 degrees. So that would give us 230. So there's the answer for that one. That one's 230 degrees true. There's a 3 bearing number on that. How far north, that first question A, if you bring back what you've got, let's just simplify it into a triangle that you know how to use, a right angle triangle. You know that's 5 kilometers. This is what you say we're trying to find out, A there, the north, and you know that this is 50 degrees, and you also know that's 50 degrees. You can use that if you like. Or you could see that this is 90 in there, and if that's 50, then that's 40. Okay, so you can use whichever angle you would like to use, and then you use one of your formulas from the SOHCAHTOA. I'm not going to do that for you. You can give it a go. All right, let me know if that helps.